What's up, guys? It's Joey with Grit Marketer. So I'm here today to talk to you about some simple Facebook ad strategies. Just one simple strategy. It's a framework that's going to help you start your ads, not waste a whole bunch of money, and then test out your ideas and products and services and messaging and audiences and stuff like that. It's a good strategy that's just simple. So I know that when I first started, I would spend money and then I wouldn't see anybody returning. I wouldn't see a return. So I'd spend the money, however much I decided to pick, and then I wouldn't see like, oh my God, I just made $1,000 back. And so then I started getting discouraged, and then, you spend more money and then you don't make any money, and then you wonder if you're doing something wrong. And then all this doubt comes in, and then you realize, Facebook ads just doesn't work for my business. That's like the common thing I hear all the time. It works for every business. It's just how you do it. So everybody in every business has a different strategy and a different purpose on how to use Facebook ads and Google ads and Instagram ads and LinkedIn ads. Everybody's different. But this simple strategy will help you with confidence, not waste a whole bunch of money. It's cheap, and it's really easy to measure whether or not it's working, okay? So this is going to be an easy strategy. If you ever need help with this type of stuff, go to gritmarketer.com. That's GRITMKTR. It's an abbreviated marketer, and I'll help you out with that stuff even more. But here, let me draw it out for you. There's going to be three, where'd my marker go? Oh, there we go. There's going to be four, actually, parts to this, but I'm going to sub it into three categories. So we have audience, and I'm going to flip this around. We have creative, and we have outcomes. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get my marker set up here. So we have audience right here. We have the creative, which is two parts, the images or the videos and the copy, the message. Then we have the outcomes, like what are you trying to accomplish here? So this is the three parts of Facebook ads, okay? Now, the audience is going to be really simple. I need you to pick 3 to 5 different audiences, so they're whatever you decide to choose, 4 and 5 different audiences that your Facebook or that your clients might be hanging out in. So if you are into real estate, you might be targeting Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you are in motivational speaking, you might be targeting Tony Robbins. If you are in business, you might be targeting Ryan Dice and Russell Brunson. So like you're targeting the people that you think your clients are currently following or interacting with. And if there's not influencers that they're targeting, which usually there is, you can start targeting interest. So like job titles, business owner, CEO, self-employed, chiropractor, hairstylist, whatever it is, you can start targeting those things. So pick your top interest and your top influencers. Then you're going to create those as an ad set within Facebook. And I want you to put in, I use usually a $5 to start budget. You can go maybe 3 to 5. And you're going to put a $5 budget on each one of these motherfuckers, which is not outrageous. It's kind of a lot to do in one, when you add it all together, but you're not going to be running all of this at the same time forever. So I'm going to tell you more about that in a second. Then I'm going to have you choose a few images. I like to choose around 3 images that are all different. So they have to be different. There have to be, something that's going to be attention grabbing. So you got to remember the creative, the image or the video, the role of that thing is to stop someone from scrolling. That's it. So it catches their attention, then they read. Catches their attention, and then they read. So that's the job of an image. Now, you can be tactless and put images of random stuff like puppy dogs, and when you're selling real estate or whatever, it's not that great. People will get a little irritated with that. But if you actually have an image that somehow relates to whatever your message is, that's usually a little bit better. High contrasting images work really, really well too, by the way. Now, we're going to do on Facebook, these 3 images will be on a dynamic test. So this will happen, this one will be shown, these 2 will be shown. It's going to rotate the images to whatever, the Facebook will do that automatically. It's called dynamic ads. So you're going to run a dynamic ad and you're going to test 3 or 4 images, okay? Now your copy, what your ad says, this is like all the stuff that your messaging is. You have your headline right there. Then you have your image right here. Then you have your little call to action and you have your button. That's a standard Facebook ad. This, you don't have to test it right now, okay? People get too super overwhelmed with all these things they have to do. Just write a pretty damn good ad that's going to have the gist of what you're trying to get their attention with. Now, here's where the trick is. On the copy, right here, this is what I call, or what other people call too, dog whistle copy. Now, what is dog whistle copy? Now, you know the old dog whistles, right? You blow, and then all the dogs like look up and they hear it, but humans don't really hear it. That is what dog whistle copy is. It's supposed to be copy or headline or call out that is directly intended for your perfect customer. So, speaking of dogs, let's pretend we're doing a dog ad. If you are saying you want to show this ad to everybody who loves animals, and you say, animal lovers, click here to learn more about your dog. Like, all of a sudden, you're getting a lot of extra impressions and clicks from people that aren't relevant to your thing. But if you're only shooting for dogs, you say, dog lovers, click here if you want to learn more about dogs. If you want to get even more micro, you can say, German Shepherd lovers, click here if you want to learn more about blah, blah, blah. So what's going to happen is as they're scrolling, people that are German Shepherd lovers will stop and go, oh, I like that, and they'll click on it. People that aren't, they're going to keep scrolling. So it's going to actually allow Facebook to help you spend your money because they're going to show it to a lot more people, and then they're going to optimize it to who's clicking on it. So it's pretty dope. So you want this dog whistle copy to help grab the attention of the people that you're showing it to, okay? Now, the last part is you're going to have your outcome. So this could either be a click or an opt-in or a conversion. I'm not going to recommend this yet because the whole idea is this. I like to do opt-ins right here. That's my favorite. So when someone opts into my funnel, I know that the ad is running okay, at least for the testing purposes. So here's the thing. Facebook is going to do a rad job for you. Once you start getting opt-ins or clicks or purchases, it's going to take all the data from those people that are opting in, and it's going to start to cater the ad more towards people that are like them automatically for you. Like, you don't have to do anything. It's amazing how advanced they've become with automation and their algorithms and their AI technology. So let Facebook do the job. So here's how this is all going to flow out together now. You're going to run out 5 ad sets. Each one is a different target, a different audience, or a different influence, okay? Don't get super specific on this. Just really simple, here's who they are, $5. Here's who they are, $5. All in the US, maybe all men if you want to, or all women, or whatever. Like, make it very open, okay? Then you're going to split test, dynamic testing, a few images that are going to rotate automatically. Facebook will do this for you. You just upload the images, and they'll choose, and they'll rotate them. So as the ads go, they're going to be doing that automatically. Now, by the way, these are all the same ad and copy for each ad set. So you're just going to make one, and then you're going to duplicate it. Then duplicate, change these people over here, the target audience. Then you're going to write some copy with a dog whistle that's going to call out the person you're looking for, give them a little brief of why they need to click, have that sexy, funny image, and have them say, click now, here. That's their copy, and then you're going to set your objective. I like to do opt-in, so you do need a funnel for this type of thing because you have to be able to opt them in. Now, this is it. What's going to happen is this. About 3 days, 4 days, 5 days into it, where did my marker go? Sorry, let me grab my purple marker. You're going to realize that this one is getting 2 opt-ins. This one got 1, this one got 0, this one got 0, this one got 4. You're like, holy shit, that's really rad. So we'll turn this off after a day or two. We'll turn this off after a day or two. And just because we want to save some money, we'll probably turn this one off after a day or two too. Now we have our top 2 performing. Now, this one's obviously better than that one, but you got to give it some time. Let's see what happens. So now we're going to increase this budget and increase that budget a little bit. You can double it, you can triple it, whatever you want. I like to increase it by about 20% every day or so, just to kind of slowly and gradually do it. Then you're going to start noticing the cost over here, cost per action. So that's like the opt-in, cost per action, which is what I'm going to be doing is the opt-in. And you're going to start to notice, what does that equal? Is it $3? Is it $5 or is it $20? Like, that's where you're going to start to tell whether or not which ads are working. Then you just take the winning ad, and then you can quadruple that, and then you quadruple that, and this will stay the same. And now what they're doing is it's going to be picking for you the top image that got the most clicks on it. So let's say it's number 2. So that way it's already canceling these out for you. You have your top converting copy, and then you have your opt-in. Now, once you get your top audience with your top image, now you can create a new ad set later on with just that image, and now you can split test this sucker over here and write a couple more ads, and you can split test this on your next one. So you're constantly optimizing, constantly split testing. Let me turn this camera around here. And you're making your ads better. And it's a low budget to start, so you're only spending a couple $100 like a week or something, just kind of practicing and learning about the different audiences and seeing what works, what doesn't work. I mean, worst case scenario, none of that works. Okay. We need to work on your audiences. We need to work on your copywriting. You know, like we could start analyzing. What if you start like just fucking getting leads, like real fresh, cold leads coming in and being interested in your product? Now you're like, holy crap, I want to do more. So it gets addicting once it starts to work. I will show you. I just started this a couple days ago for GritMarketer. It's not doing as well as I want it to, so I'm going to make some adjustments. But so, for example, I made my 5: Brandon Burchard, Frank Kern, self-employed people, Ryan Deiss, Russell Brunson. I ran all 5 of these at once, $5 each. I already turned off these 2 because they got 0 opt-ins. And then over here, we can see in a couple days, I got 2 opt-ins for the Ryan Deiss and 1 opt-in for the self-employed. So that's cool. I'm probably going to turn this off. And this is my second one, by the way. So I do have more opt-ins in a different one, but I'm not going to talk about that just yet. And you'll see, like, okay, so this one's not doing so well. I might actually just turn it off today. Now, I just increased the budget from $5 to 10 to 7, because I'm raising it by about 20% each day. And then you can see my cost per opt-in is really high, $14. Like 11's like industry standards for some companies. I like to get around 3. So you can see these are really high. They're just starting. I've only spent less than $30 on this ad so far, and so you can't judge it too much. So I'm going to actually increase this a little bit, see if I can get my opt-ins down, my cost per opt-in down. If I can't, now I know that if my cost for opt-in is high, that means my clicks are good, but my opt-ins are low. Now I need to work on my opt-in page, because that's telling me that my opt-ins aren't that strong. So my opt-in page right now is super bland. It's just black. It says opt-in here. Like I did this on purpose. Now I can do some split testing with that and try to see how I can get more opt-ins on my page. So hopefully that makes sense. I know this is a very barren account to show you right now, but I don't have authorization to show other people's accounts today. So that is a very simple ads framework to help you get some more leads and to test out advertising on your own. Okay, hopefully that helps. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, check out gritmarketer.com. We have a great community in there. We're basically doing coaching calls every Tuesday. Then we do support calls to help you get through kinks and stuff like that, anything you're blocked on. And then you have no additional charged creative services. That's website design, graphic design, video editing, like all this extra stuff at no additional charge to help you launch your funnels and business practices. All right, so other than that, I will talk to you later. See you later.